previous to today. Like
Alright, so now instead of facing off against double puff, oh yeah, so if you look in the top left of your screen, you'll see Birdman holding his GameCube controller, and he's holding his GameCube controller upside down from the regular way that people hold their GameCube controllers. So as you're watching Ashik, know that everything is weirdly inverted for him. And he's sick.
I can't believe I didn't notice that the first time.
Yeah, he was one of the people me and O'Reilly were playing doubles friendlies with. So they start Battlefield. They're against Remolino and Wndy are against Marth and Sheik instead of double puff. So we'll see a lot more fast-paced action and see how they're able to hold up against a team that can that might not zone as well as double puff, but they'll definitely need to watch out for tippers, watch out
space for a little bit more spacing kind of style.
Watch out for throw combos.
Probably more from Marth than Sheik, right?
Yeah. Well, as long as she gets time to, we might still see like down throw up air and the classics we see from Sheik in singles.
Right.
So that was a long time that Remolino was recovering there, and I feel like Wndy should have gone in and done something to pressure Marth.
You're right. I don't think Wndy has tried to save his boy once yet. I don't recall.
Well,
maybe once or twice, but
I don't think we'll be seeing too many like drastic saves from them. But
like, does a good job.
We won't be seeing like crazy or really like
going out every single time.
Yeah. But and that's just because like Luigi takes a long time to recover, and it's going to be pretty obvious where Luigi's going to be, and thus where
that down smash was nutty. That down smash hit both of them.
So game one goes to Remolino and Wndy.
Pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected it, but blue team is better. I think is a little bit better than that.
Yeah, I think. Well, we didn't really see. Well,
the extent of which
we aren't really seeing like crazy synergy from either of them, but we're seeing like. Well, Luigi's definitely a force to be reckoned with in doubles. Not that he's that good, but that he can. You
definitely have to play a certain way against Luigi.
You can't ignore Luigi. Luigi's always going to be there, and you need to do something about Luigi. So they switched to Dreamland, but the question is, will this...
Wait, blue team chose Dreamland?
Yeah. The question is, will this make Luigi survive longer and make it a bad situation? Or will this make Luigi spend longer times coming back and thus give them more time to 2v1 Fox?
And to see blue team actually team combo Fox would be something that I would expect more consistently if Luigi's going to take this long to come back every time, because he's had to side B at least once or twice every time he gets hit. And if it's not a misfire, he has to charge it, which takes a couple seconds.
But like there when there was a moment, Birdman just sat and got his needles. And so it's going to be a question of whether Birdman wants to commit to like a 2v1 edge guard or just get needles so that you can get a free 18% on the next person standing directly horizontal from you.
Right. One other thing to point out is on Luigi's last stock, he was at 200%, and it gave blue team a good chance to get a solid 60% on Fox, like 65-ish percent, to where it was really easy to close out that stock on him. He died really instantly, and then a good gimp.
Yeah, so, well, you watched that edge guard, and we saw them, they just totally ignored Luigi and just focused on killing Fox, and just batting Luigi away when he gets too close. And
like Fox should die. Fox should have died right there. Well, or like some big punish should have gone on Fox. Granted, you know, you don't really have a lot of room to work with because it's on the fly and you have to win neutral. But that's your opportunity to kind of get something rolling. I think Fox needs to die right now.
So
and then they need a big combo on Luigi.
We're seeing like Marth is basically dying every time that he's coming back to stage, but Luigi is coming back to stage like 4 or 5 times, and they're not really getting good damage on Fox during that time either.
Right.
And right now, yeah, it's looking
rough for our boys.
Blue teams. Grab Shoryuken.
And the Fox owns the stage. You're seeing all the guys laughing, smiling, loving it. We love the game. But
Birdman's got some music going.
I wonder what he's listening to. Do you listen to music when you play?
Nah.
No. I used to. A lot of players tell me that it's kind of like a coward's way out. Not saying that it is, because it definitely isn't. Back to Dreamland. The salty run back. Is it gonna pan out? Maybe.
Yeah. So there she committed to going above Marth and getting something, but then Marth immediately did an F smash that hit Sheik. And so, like, you don't necessarily need to have combo synergy in doubles, but you need to not be getting in the way of your teammate the whole time.
Right. Like committing to the same thing at the same time can really punish you and your teammate.
There's definitely a step in doubles where you're going to be stepping on your partner's toes a lot, and you need to iron out whether you'll be the one going to ledge or whether they'll be the one going to ledge.
One thing I think a lot of teams don't take advantage of is like they all sit there and like no one says a word. Why? It's okay to yell and scream at each other. Well, not yell and scream, but you know, it's okay to call out what you're doing. Like, granted, the other team might hear some things and like react, but it doesn't matter as long as you and your teammate are on the same page, right?
Yeah.
You can work together, and then it kind of builds team play, and like then you slowly understand each other better, and like what you're gonna do and how to adapt to the other player.
Ooh.
That was kind of knocking on.
Yeah, Birdman picked up really quickly that Fox had put himself in a bad space. Picked up on the kill.
Sheik should have died right there. The hesitation from green team, from Wndy to go for the up smash on Sheik just kind of led to Sheik taking a stock probably from this Luigi suit. Or maybe from his teammate.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, and there Sheik and Marth traded, and that caused Marth to die.
Not worth it.
Yeah. Well, it caused a team kill, which is not what you want at all.
But it caused a team kill, but a kill on Fox as well.
Yeah, but it was sort of if they hadn't done the sequence as they did, and they chose to cover different options, they probably would have both been able to survive.
Did you? So Sheik just kind of like fell off ledge and killed. Like
yeah,
SDE?
I don't know what happened.
Do you think that was on purpose?
No.
I know some people do it on purpose when they're at a percent where like getting hit once will most likely either mean death or like they'll be out on off stage for too long. Did you do anything? Oh, that's cool. Oh, you're cool.
Yeah, we're seeing some attempted swag here.
Oh, this is doable. Okay, that's it. What? Oh.
Tried to tech, got an air dodge instead.
That's 3-0 though. Wait.
Back to 3-0s.
Yeah.
We got our 1-3-2, but we can't catch a break otherwise.
That's fine.
Yep.
You know, Remolino, when
3-0s
they're showing
are
that they're
exciting.
solid top 3 seed, I think they have to play Scythe and Eggy now?
Yeah, I think that would be losers finals, and then winners plays. Aurelian David Q. Or if we have that right.
I'm hoping we see Scythe and Eggy come out on top. I love Remolino, don't get me wrong, but Scythe's my man. I've known him for too long, and he's just like an enjoyable player to watch. I like his style. He does some really cool things, but at the same time, he's very consistent with what he does. Then again, I am talking more about his